Welcome to another episode of Muscle Model Cars on YouTube. Um, this is AJ. I'm going to show you a finished look of the airplane, the B-25 Mitchell Bomber, and then I'm going to give you a look at the next muscle car. I'm going to get back on that and take care of that. It's going to be a 69 Cobra Fastback, and that'll be our next vehicle that we're going to get into. I selected this one and correlated it to a new movie that's coming out. I'm sorry, not coming out. That came out in 1973, and it used a 1969 Ford Torino Fastback, and it was a let's see. The movie was The Last American Hero, starring Jeff Bridges as basically, I believe it was like a moonshine runner. Okay, and we are going to try to do it the way that vehicle looked, and then I believe I will color it the same way and do it that way. I was trying to figure out which way I wanted to do it before I told you guys about it, but it's going to be given a paint job looking like the vehicle in the movie. It's a 69 Cobra Fastback. This is the vehicle right here, and we're going to get started with this today. Next time I come on, I'll show you the different elements, and then what I'll do is give you a view of the parts, and let you, maybe if you care to wait till it's done or whatever, look it up. But the movie was with Jeff Bridges, 1973 movie, The Last American Hero, and it's I guess it's a pretty much a lifetime story of I think his name is Junior Jackson or Junior Johnson. Don't quote me on that. Let me see. Just 1 second. I'll see if I can get it for you. Trying to see if I can see it, but I do believe it was Junior Jackson, who was basically started out as maybe a moonshine runner, at least that in the movie, and then he had some issues, did some time, and he was a good driver. And then when he got out, he was still doing some more racing, and all the backstory. Watch the movie if you can get it. I haven't seen the movie. I just did my research on the type of vehicle it was for that particular movie, and so I'm going to try to do it just like that, and then go forward with it from that point. You can look it up. It's the Jeff Bridges in the movie in 1973, The Last American Hero. Okay, I'm going to show you a look of the airplane that I did, the B-25, the finished look, the B-25 Bomber, the Mitchell Bomber that was in the 40s. And we're going to say that that's complete and go from that point on, okay? All right, and just bear with me. Let me go get it for you. Just a second. Okay, here it is in its all its glory, I guess. Uh, the paint job, I gave it a black paint job on it, and gray on the bottom so it couldn't be seen from the ground. Um, and I gave it colors that would be kind of stealthy a little bit in the evening hours. You know, dusk time if it's flying overhead. Um, you know, put some of the decals on there. The stand that came with it right here, it says B25 on here. Uh, and then you see some of the stickers on there, the flying dragon. And I don't know if you can see the pilot down the gunner up in the nose area, right up here, right there. And then above you got the two pilots, the pilot and the co-pilot up here. Um, right around here, this is a piece of paper on there. So, but anyway, that's what it looks like at a close up with the gunner up top. Let me see if you can see him in there. Not sure if you'll be able to see anything. And at the top up there, inside the bubble up there, you got the pilot and the co-pilot up there. Up here, there was an option to put them back here. One of the pilots, uh, like the co-pilot, while the plane is still being flown, you can come back there and from the inside of the plane and climb to the top up here to this other turret machine gun area up here. And as you can see it up here, and then he could operate the turret from a rear attack or whatever the case may be. Um, let's see, I did the problems I may have had with this would have been nothing more than the pilots being small and painting them kind of realistic with the uniforms and everything. That's the biggest problem I had. The guns, even though they were small, everything lined up on this particular airplane. You know, with the stickers and everything. You know, one sticker came off. It was over here on this side. It had Army right here, but I was fumbling around with it, pulling tape off, and I kind of damaged it. And it had US on this side here. As you can see, it would have said US, and then it would have had Army on this side, even though it was the Air Force plane. But it flew short missions, you know, or very low altitudes to drop bombs and, you know, island. I call it island hopping, pretty much. In this, whenever it was in the war or in a wartime type of activity. But as you can see, the colors I chose took time to do the taping of the wings and all of that, and the tail end of it. I kind of had fun with this, kind of using my own, you know. And then of course you got the tail, the numbering on the tail. If you lose the tail end, it gives a description of what plane it belonged to, and the same thing for the wing up front. You see it, okay. And then all the decals, and I gave it sort of a shady, frosty kind of shade here, blending from gray to white. And then I kept a little of the OD green stripe right here, uh, and then black, and then the wing, a tip red. And it looks pretty nice. I think it's not bad. It could have been a lot worse. The stickers I enjoyed. They came off nice and easy without a problem. uh, and the wheels and everything. Of course, those were fine. This thing sits on this stand and doesn't move at all. The stand itself, you're gonna have to let dry before you attach the plane. This plane will pop out of this stand right here, so you got to be careful with that. Even though it does, when it's flat, you set it down. See if I can show it to you. It'll support its own weight once you let the stand itself dry. This is plastic, it's not glass, but you can see that you can kind of maneuver the plane up, down when it's on a table or anything. It can go to the left, to the right, and it supports the weight very well. So it looks flimsy, but it's really strong once you let this dry. I just used, instead of cement glue, plastic for plastic models. With this, I used the more of a wood type of glue with this here. And as you can see, the color of it is kind of yellowish looking. And you just let that dry. And once it dries, it's not, this thing is, when I tried to use the cement, the model glue, it didn't have a firm type of setting on this thing, so I didn't trust it. So what I did was got some wood glue and put a little bit on there, kind of let you see what it looks like. You see it supports its weight. You see it, you can go this way with it. You see you can go that way with it, supports it. You see you can go like it's landing, diving to drop a bomb. You can see that it'll rise up like it's taking off. Okay, so all in all, this thing is very, very sturdy. Okay, and it will support its weight, and it's worth the time and effort. And I normally don't do this upstairs, so I had to put a blanket. Excuse the look. I had to put a blanket on the couch because I don't want to get anything messed up and be in trouble, and have to replace anything. So I don't normally do this up here no more. So anyway, tell me what you like. Hope you like it. Let's see what else I did to it. This here was a little bit tedious doing this. I had to tape the bottom before I spray painted the black. Before I made it silver, blended it in. Once the black was done, I untaped everything off of it. Then I had to pull the tape off of here, off the silver part, silver grayish part, and then take a paint marker with this. All the rest was done with the red. All that was a lot of taping to get the separation in colors. Okay, so it takes a little time and everything, but it's worth it. In the end, I kind of like it. The propellers kind of give it a different look. You see the wings, the landing gear. Um, uh, it's pretty sharp. Actually, the design of it I really like. For the 40s, the glass cockpit and everything wrapping around it, and the nose as well with the machine gun coming out the nose. Very nice. And this I did for my nephew. I have two of them, X and Z. Okay, so we'll just call them that at this point. And then two of them are in the Air Force. And this is a model that I did for them, thanking them for their service. And to keep them in memory, I put it down there next to the ship where my other grandson is in the Navy. And then uh, those the two in the military are my nephews, uh, and then I have one grandson that's in the Navy. So I did that ship for him. So I had to do this one for my nephews as well. And hopefully everybody that's in the military is safe, won't see any war, all the different talks and all the diplomacy. Hopefully it'll take this time first time around. Didn't go too well, and you don't know what to believe. So just again, only follow orders that will, you know, legal. You don't follow the illegal orders or anything that's going to get you put into harm's way or anyone else. Okay, so there you go. This is it. Now we get back to our muscle model cars. All right, and this goes next to the battleship, the USS Arizona, with my grandson's tribute, and this is a tribute to my nephews. Okay, enjoy. This is for you guys, and stay safe. All right, all right. Last look before it's put up. You see that? It tilted and it still hangs. So this is a very strong stand once you let everything dry before you put this in place. Now there's no reason that you should worry about it once you give it 24 hours to the glue to dry. Okay. All right. I can't think of anything else that's got tons of small decals, as you can see, the decals right there. So you got to have patience with that. They are easily torn because there's so many of them, and they come off. That's not one piece. All the different white little pieces right here, squares. All of that is single. So you're gonna have to line all that up too. So these here, anything, they don't come off on one sheet. The only thing that comes as one sheet is the Flying Dragon decal, the big one, the large one right here. That circle and the words, that'll come apart easily. Okay, but everything else comes single. These stars, those came off pretty nice. I'm going to touch up this circle. You can't touch them too much. The red circle, I can put a little dot inside of there for that. I'm going to do that. And then the doors where the bombs would come out, I believe that's what this is for right here. I'm going to paint that. I didn't do it because I couldn't decide if I wanted this, the OD green portion, to match up with the wing portion where I left that OD green as well, right here. So, and over here, right there. So I decide if I'm gonna leave it this way because I believe that's where the doors would have opened up for the bombs to drop out from the bombardier to drop the bombs when they flew over uh, whatever they were going to drop the bombs on. Okay, but here it is. It looks kind of menacing when you look at it, like coming at you. I like it. It's very intimidating. Okay, so yeah, you guys stay with me on the 65. I'm sorry, the 69 Fastback, the Torino, and that'll I'll get started with that on our next episode. Okay. So this was a quick look to show you the final look of it. The B25 Mitchell Bomber, um, and flew a lot of missions, usually low profile flying to drop, drop the bombs when needed, or if the guns, the machine guns, and everything, the, and the all the turrets on the top and the bottom, and the observation bubble right here. You probably can't see it. This little glass right here, right there. It's an observation, so a pilot would, the co-pilot could come off the seat, get off the seat, and come and stick his head up in the observation bubble here, and see if he needed to come back here to the turret and start gunning to keep somebody from on the tail end flying to catch him, or they would walk downstairs if someone was under them. Right here, they come to the turret underneath. Okay, so whichever way they needed to go, they had someone in the front, in the nose. You had someone in the that can go underneath the plane to a turret and gun from there, or they can go to the top if somebody was over here on top of them flying above, and or on the side, 360 underneath, 360 overhead, and um, two sets of guns up front, up here, or cannons, whatever you want to call it. And then you had the pilot and the co-pilot up here. I would assume that the co-pilot was responsible for being a bombardier, dropping the bombs right here, and then also taking care of any firing of the weaponry here underneath the plane and on that turret, or if it's above, going to this turret right here. And then, of course, you're going to always have the gunner up front here on the nose and to deter anyone coming head on, or like a kamikaze type of pilot who don't mind dying so they could win the war. That's what happened with Pearl Harbor. They had kamikaze pilots during that time, meaning that they were trained and to sacrifice their life and destroy the equipment they were in by flying planes into the boats. So, little history that you guys probably knew already, but if you didn't, if you don't know, now you know. Okay, but here we go. Final look. Hope you enjoyed it. It took a little time, but once you plan everything out, it'll go pretty quick. Okay. As far as the black streaks coming down the nose and the cockpit up here, those were did by hand as well. Okay, to make it more realistic looking. Because even though I drew them on there as a form of separation of showing you how the sections of the windows were on the nose, the black lines, and on the cockpit, they were already in the plastic itself. It was clear. So all I did was highlight it, so it could kind of give it a more menacing look to you when you see it coming towards you. If it was flying towards you, it looked like it means business. That's for sure. Okay. All right. So there you go. Thank you guys for listening to me go on and on. I kind of enjoyed this one. I never did a plane before, and I'm not sure what's going to be coming along in the future, but I'm going to try different things. I told you earlier in the year, it wasn't going to just be muscle cars. Okay. All right. So you see that? It just goes where it wants to now. It's like it's got a mind of its own. This stand I really like. It's on a ball that's right there uh, that you put into the inside of the body of the plane. Let's see if you can see there. And when you let all of that dry, this thing can go anywhere you want it to without falling off or anything, because it snaps into place. And then this will even snap out. I could pull it out if I wanted to. But once you find a resting place for it, it'll be fine. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It's not flimsy at all. They did this one really nice. Okay, and I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so I'll kind of give you a quick look of it. No, it's a lot of different colors in back of me, but if you look at it, you can see how it uh, how it actually looks. I'm gonna try to get it in a white so get out the way here. Try to get out the way. There you go. There it is. Okay. So join us next time. I'm going to unpack the 1969 Ford Torino Fastback. Okay. And show you all the parts associated with it. Do my little research and put some notes on this particular one. I'm going to put some notes on it about the 1969 uh, Fastback. And to look at it, it's only a few things here. You can see it's a 428 jet Cobra jet engine in it, in the kit itself. I'm going to make it like this guy here, but you do have other options. See if I got the paper anywhere handy. Here we go. Here's the paper itself. Okay. Cobra Fastback. Okay, now this is a vehicle that was in one of the vehicles in the movie. There were multiple cars, but I'm going to start with this guy. I was tempted to do another color scheme on my own, but when I thought about it, I said, if I'm doing it to make it look like the movie, I'm going to have to find the particular color scheme and do it that way. Because before that, I was going to do it a different way. But this is, it's about 3 different ways to build the engine. As you can see, I put an X on the one that I'm not going to do, which would have been, just how it came from the factory. I do believe that would be the stock version. And then this one here kind of intersected each other. So I'm taking some parts from here and then some parts from this guy to make the 428 Cobra jet engine. And I'm going to assemble the engine and have all that done and be working on that. The axle doesn't look really too bad as far as the chassis and everything. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. But you also have options for that too, which is, as you can see, they kind of give you different ways. And then underneath the chassis, the bottom, they got different ways to do that too. So with this particular guy, you got a lot of different options. Okay. So I'll show you more about it when we get back together and show you how far I've got it. Okay. So this is AJ saying thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you sometime later this week, and I'll show you how far I've gotten with the Fastback, the '69 Fastback. Okay, Ford Torino. But Okay. You guys have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Thank you. And let's see. Yeah, I think that should do it. Take care of yourself, and don't uh, don't forget to please hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Okay. Bye bye.